back. We are on Unit 10 and we're looking at percentages and just some more complex problems. So we're going to combine the things that we know. Okay, so if I have 80% is 16, what is 100%? So I know that I can do 80 over 100, and that is going to be equal to 16 over I don't know, right? So how can I do this? Well, I'm going to isolate X and get it by itself. Now, if you're unsure of how to do this at this point, you really need to come to help sessions and you need to ask and advocate for yourself. But I'm bringing this to the other side. So I multiply the other side by X, and I'm going to do this all in one step. So I'm going to bring the 100 over here. So this is 16 now times 100. And then I'm going to bring the 80 over as well. So that is going to be divided by 80, right? Because this would be on this one side. 80 divided by 100, right? This. And now I moved it over to the other side, so it's opposite. Yeah, so then I just take out my trusty little calculator here, right? And then you just go 16 times 100 divided by 80, and that gives you 20. So to check this, I can just do 16 divided by 20, and that is equal to decimal 8, right? Then I would multiply that by 100. And that's going to give me 80%. All right. Now, what if we have a percentage that's over 100? I do the exact same thing. 112 over 100, okay, is equal to 17. Now, when I'm thinking about this, is X going to be bigger or smaller than 17? It's going to be smaller because the percent is larger than 100. So it's like you got everything on the test right, plus the bonuses, right? Like that's what we're looking at here. So again, I move X to this side by multiplying, right? Both sides by X. Okay, I'm skipping steps now because I'm expecting people to know how to do this. So this would be 100 and this would be 112. And if you don't know how to do this, or not seeing it, the help sessions, please come. Okay. Successful people ask questions, so make sure you're asking questions and advocating for yourself. The answer here is 15 decimal 17854, and it goes on and on and on. And the rule of thumb in this class is you do not round to the whole number. You round to one decimal place. So I know when you're answering your questions on the test, if you're watching these or not. So at least one decimal place. A lot of teachers will ask two. I'm only asking for one. All right. And make sure you round it properly. Okay, now I can double check this, right? And I can plug it back in and I can say, hey, 17 divided by 15.2 equals multiplied by 100, and that's 111.8, which rounds to 112%. So I know I went 17 divided by the X, right? Then multiplied by 100. That is the actual formula. So if I had 17 out of, let's just put 15, and then I would just multiply by 100, and that's what gives me my percent, right? That's the formula. Okay, we're looking now at percents of percent. So what is 2.5% of 3.5 or 2/5%, or 2/5, I'm talking percents of 3/5. Sorry, blew that in my mouth. Okay, so we replace with multiplication, right? So again, I have 2/5 times 3/5, right? And I can just multiply this. So that is going to be 6. Remember, when we're multiplying, you multiply the numerators and the denominators. And this would be 25. So I have 6/25. Okay, now looking here at my next part, what is 40% of 60? Now 2/5 is actually 40% and 3/5 is actually 60%. Okay, we know how to do the fraction of a fraction, right? But what is a percent of a percent? So what you actually have to do is you have to change it to decimal form and then multiply. So I would go 0.4 times 0.6, and that's going to be 24, the decimals here. And so the percentage is 24%. Now, if I check this, right, times by 4, this is going to be 24 over 100 if I just wanted to check it really quick. And so that would be 24%. So that is how I'm just checking that to make sure that I got it correct, right? Paid $13 sales tax on a t-shirt that costs $32. What percent of the original price, the price before taxes, is the price after taxes? So if I look here, I need the price after taxes is going to equal the price before taxes plus the sales tax. So what does that mean? 100% of the price before taxes, 100, right? Percent, plus the 13% after taxes, which gives us that 113%. So if I do $32, I think your parents will probably know this trick, times 113%. So you can either type in your calculator 1.13 or 113 with the percent sign. And this is going to give you the total amount that you paid, which is $36.16. Now I could do it that way, or I can do it the long way. And the long way is 32 times 13%, which is that decimal 13, right? And that's going to give me the total taxes that I paid. And I'm paying $4.16 in taxes. So then I would have to add that to the $32, which would give me the $36.16. So it's just 2 steps as opposed to the 1 step. So at multiplying by the 113% takes this out, it adds it in there for you.